Hello. Welcome to the stream. I hope you all are having a fantastical day. Cause I know I am. I'm having a good time. A lot more awake than I was yesterday. I was very exhausted yesterday. That was not a fun time. And we're here to do some streaming. Sam, how are you doing? Welsh already called me out for being late. So a little background on how I organize my life. I use Google Calendar because that's what Elizabeth used, and then when we started dating, it was easy enough for me to install the app, and then we could both put in our work schedules, because at the time we both had we would get our schedule on like Sunday morning for like for the week after. So it was our easiest way to like schedule our lives, of knowing when we're doing what. And then we've just continued that, even though now my work schedule never changes. Hers still does a little bit, but so it's just always easier for me to just schedule stuff in my Google Calendar. And anytime I schedule streams, just in the Google Calendar, it's just stream, it's purple, and I have my the time in there that I'm streaming. And so last week we were streaming at 8:30 p.m. So anytime I go a new week, I just grab those streams from last week and click duplicate, and then just change the date. And I changed the date, but I forgot to change the time because I was planning to stream at 8 today. So that's a little silly, because then I put conflicting times. So that's why I'm late, because I am stupid. Yeah, welcome on in. Hope you're all having a great day. Our last stream was a lot of fun. We were playing Pokemon Champions, which we are playing some more of later this week. We'll be playing it on Friday. No streams for the next couple of days. Because my schedule with some other stuff I got going on is just kind of weird. Category does still say champions. Oh my gosh, that does matter to me. Thank you. I updated the title, but for someone who almost never has to update the category, I forget to update the category. Thank you for that. Category is updated. Might take a minute to refresh on your end. Thank you for that call out. So yeah, last stream we were playing champions. I had a blast, and we decided to make a pivot. We'll go over that more on Friday's stream, but I did post into the Pokemon channel in the Discord, because I decided I wanted to add King Gambit to the team, just because King Gambit seems to be a better coverage Pokemon. But I was like, I don't have a shiny King Gambit. So after our stream ended on what was that, Saturday, we were watching the Orlando City game. And since it was a away game, we were watching it from home. So I grabbed my Switch, and I was sitting, made a steel sandwich in Pokemon Scarlet, and was just running around shiny hunting Bisharps. And I ended up catching a shiny Bisharp, 2 shiny Ponards, and a shiny Golduck. So then I evolved one of the Ponards all the way up to King Gambit. And then moved it over and got them set. So I'm really excited for Friday's stream. I need to make a good team of Pokemon Champions. You know, just do what I do and just go off vibes. And then as you go off vibes, go, this one Pokemon doesn't work. And that's what happened. I was like, in last stream, I was like, we didn't use Lucario a single time. And there was never a game where I was like, I need Lucario. So I was like, Lucario's got to go. I need someone who I could use more. But that's not what we're doing today. We're playing the TCG. Yeah, it's a good family of King Gambit. Ponard, Golduck, King Gambit. Yeah. I was like, why? I was like, Golduck, why are you shiny? I was like, what are you doing here? Okay, I'll catch you. But then I was like, oh, I already have a shiny Psyduck and Golduck already in Pokemon Home. So I was like, cool, I guess you're here. I guess you're extra. But yes, we are playing the TCG today. We're playing a different deck, a deck I have not played on stream before, a deck I have played off stream. It did get me up to 1600 elo, so we'll hopefully not be too slow on matchmaking tonight. I think the ladder reset is... Oh no, the ladder resets at the end of the month. Never mind. It's the battle pass that resets with the new set release. Yeah. Scarvy is pretty good shiny odds. It does, and also playing Scarvy on the Switch 2 is so much nicer. So much nicer. So we are playing Frostlass Bunny, is at least what I've typed it in as. There are multiple things that refer to this deck as snow bunnies. I will not be calling it that, because I just feel weird calling it that. So we're gonna call it Frostlass Lopunny, Frostlass Bunny, Mega Lopunny, and Frostlass, all that. I don't know, I just feel weird saying Snow Bunny. I don't know why. This is the team. This is the deck. The basic idea is Mega Frostlass is your attacker with the Resent Roll Refrain, 50 damage for each energy your opponent has in their hand. But sometimes your opponent plays around that and plays a smaller hand. So we got Mega Lopunny to be some big hits. We're also using EXs, or Mega EXs, so they have a lot of health. Not many Pokemon in the format right now can one-shot these. So we're playing 4 Wally's Compassion, which heal all damage from your Mega Evolution Pokemon EX. Or from one of them, rather. And if you heal any damage in this way, put all energy attached into your hand. Both of these Pokemon attack for 1 energy. So that's really all we need. And then Mega Lopunny for an additional energy can Spiky Hopper and can knock out Crustals. So that's our Crustal. We are also playing a 4-3 line of Dunsparces. Specifically Dunsparces and Dunsparce. Then we also play the Dunsparce EX, but we'll get to that in a minute. This is kind of our draw power runaway draw. Once you're determined, you draw 3 cards, and then you shuffle everything attached to Dunsparce, including its Prevo, into the deck, and then you pretty much use Buddy Poffins to get it back on bench. And then the Dunsparce EX for 1 energy does 60 damage for each EX our opponent has in play. So this is kind of our counter for a couple different things, a couple different ways we can use it. But it's mostly a counter for the Mega, or not the Mega, I mean, Mega Kangaskhan is part of the deck. Mega Kangaskhan is what I was going to say, but the Raging Bolt deck that we've been playing. So this is a good way because they tend to play a lot of EXs, so it's a good way for us to counter that without putting 3 prizers on board. We keep a 1-board state, theoretically attack with that. Shaman is here to deal with kind of Mega Starmie to boot, because they're just adding damage while we're trying to set up and also protect our Dunsparces, as well as if we see any Wellsprings, if we want to protect those Dunsparces, especially in the early game, depending on what our hand is. Chien-Pao to get rid of any stadiums in play, more often than not, trying to get rid of a Watchtower if they're stopping like our Dunsparces or our Meowth EX, or potentially even just getting rid of someone's stadium that they're actually utilizing, like the Rockets deck. You know, be like, oh, we'll just stop you from having additional draw power. We are playing the Prime Catcher as an additional way to get out of Retreat Lock, as well as just to set up bigger KOs, reset Mega Lopunny, stuff like that. Battle Cage to counter Dragapult. You all know what Boss's orders. Hilda gets us an Evo and an Energy. Latest Determination, Shuffle Good 8. Lucian. Each player shuffles their hand and puts it at the bottom of their deck, so it's hand disruption if we need to. But if they have a small hand. The other thing is, they flip a coin. If heads, draw 6 cards. Our opponent now has 6 cards. We can now refrain for 300 damage. Or if tails, draw 3 cards. We each individually flip a coin. So it's also, just a way to disrupt them. We can still do 150 damage, so we might be able to utilize that in some cases. But that's kind of what there's there. Wally, of course, to heal. Air Balloon for pivots. Mist Energy. Important note for Mist Energy. Mist Energy is also energy that Mega Lopunny can use. But also Mist Energy prevents all effects. So if this is attached to a Pokemon on the bench, Dragapult can't do damage to it, even if Battle Cage gets bumped. Mist Energy also means Retreat Lock doesn't work. So we can just attach this to the Pokemon they're trying to Retreat Lock. And then next turn when they go for their Sov or their Corner, they'll do the damage, but we will not be Retreat Locked. So pretty much if we have to put down Meowth, we need to try and get a Mist Energy on it, so that way they can't just trap it in the active. Because pretty much there's nothing else they can really trap in the active, other than Shaman and Chien-Pao, but those rarely come down. But everyone else they can't really trap in the active, because if they're trapping Mega Lopunny, cool, we're just attacking. They trapping Mega Frostlass, cool, we're just attacking. They're trapping a Dunsparce, we'll evolve it to Dunsparce and Runaway Draw. We get to re-promote. So we don't really have to worry too much about that. And that's the deck. That's the deck. I think I'm currently on a I think I just lost before I went to bed last night. No, I'm on a 4-win streak right now, which is what got me over 1,600. And we'll see how well we do today. This is currently a deck I'm leaning towards playing to... we'll see how it goes tonight. And then my next event I'm going to, in-person event, isn't until next Sunday. It's a cup. If I'm feeling good about it going into Sunday, I'll probably play this to the cup. And if I have a good run at it at the cup, then I potentially may play it to NAIC. I haven't locked in any decisions for NAIC. Right now, up on the pedestal for potential NAICs is, of course, Raging Bolt, because I've been playing it a good bit. We also had the LA Regional wrap-up yesterday, but I don't know if deck lists are up yet. Andrew, Hendrick won. Honestly, I didn't watch, because I'm going to be so for real with you. I had zero interest in watching all the Dragon Bolts, so I didn't even watch it. They've gone first. We want to go first with the deck. I didn't talk about that earlier. Our goal is to go first with Snowrunt. But this is Surledge. Surledge we should have a decent matchup into. It's going to take them a while to build up damage enough, and I don't know that they play enough energy to ever hit 310. And Mega Frostlass's weakness is metal and not fire, so like we don't have to worry about weakness there. I don't know if they ever reach enough damage. I could be wrong. They might. Because they would need 16 energy and discard. No. Because it's plus... I can't remember how much Surledge is. I think Surledge is plus 30, and then it's 20 for every energy. And let me just look at the stupid card. Surledge EX. 30 base damage, 20 for each additional energy. Okay. Van Rotom and a Dunsparce feels pretty good. Just trying to get the board set up here. Probably will Lily, because we do want to try and find Evo for next turn, even though we have Ultra Ball, but we don't have energy. We need to find energy as well. Also, I don't hate a world where we get Fan Rotom into active, but that would require some finagling. I just don't want to leave the Snowrunt active. We might actually Pokepad friend the Runt. I feel like it's important we keep a Runt in a Snowrunt in play. Let me also check how many counts we have of our Evos. A 2-2, 2 Boss, 3 Hilda. Prime is there. A prized Lily. A prized Wally. And no prized energy. Okay. We do need to find a Hilda for easy Evos. I'll put you down. I'll put you down. I don't know that Baneri comes up too much. I mean, it depends on how many cards they leave in their hand. So I think we'll put Baneri down just for that, and then we'll trip the Lilies. Okay, we at least get Evo, but not much of anything else, and we can continue to search the deck. Alright. Hope for the best. Actually, we should be fine here. I'm pretty sure Meowth is in deck. Why do you have the different Dunsparces? So this Dunsparce is 70 HP, so it's better to be on the bench for like Dragapult matchups. Because even though we play the Battle Cage and all that, still just 70 HP is nicer. This Dunsparce has free retreat, though. This Dunsparce has free retreat, so it's just a nice pivot. Just a nice Pokemon to use for pivot, which I guess is why they decided to kill it over the other Dunsparce, but this should be fine. Only 2 cards in hand, so we probably want to attack with Mega Lopunny, so now we just need energy. Which, again, we can find energy pretty easily. I don't want to have to put Meowth into play if I don't have to. But we can Meowth. We can Ultra Ball for Meowth for Hilda for our energy. If we can grab it off the runaway draw, that's even better. Just because, again, I don't really want to have to put it in play if I don't have to. Yeah, we'll Evo it anyways because we'll promote you so we get the bonus. And then we'll do 230. Right. Oh, but we got the Hilda. Okay, perfect. We got the Hilda. And then Air Balloon is on here. Basically what Air Balloon does for us is it allows us to retreat into the Dunsparce and then runaway draw, and it pops off the attack again. It resets the attack, which is really nice. I don't think they play really any... I mean, they could unfair stamp us, but I think I'm okay with just low punny and not really putting Frostlass into play right now. So Mega Low Punny's attack Gale Thrust. It does 60 damage, but if during your turn, not during checkup, like if they knock out a Pokemon, we promote it, this Pokemon has to be on the bench and move to the active spot during the turn, it does an additional 170 damage for a total of 230. So basically the idea is we use our Air Balloon to retreat without discarding energy, promote the Dunsparce, it runaways draws, and then Mega Low Punny comes back into active, so we get our boost. What does Naveen do? I actually don't know if I've seen it. Draw cards until you have 5 in hand. Before drawing cards, you may discard any number of cards from your hand. Okay, so you can just discard energy. That's another fun way to do it. 150, that's fine. 60 damage is enough to kill here, which is all I need to do. And I think I'm okay with... We'll just get a Dunsparce set up for next turn. I don't need it for this turn. Put the battle cage in. I don't know why they're doing Academy at night. And then we'll Wally's Compassion. Heals all the damage, puts the energy in our hand. We will attach return. We'll only take one prize here, but that's okay. We have to take it at some point anyways, so we will do that. Works out. Interesting. Oh, they're probably planning to attach retreat. I was like, interesting promotion. They're probably having energy in hand. They're going to attach retreat. Yeah. Yeah, stupid legacy energy. No way for us to really play around it, so we might as well just take the damage. Okay, after this game, I need to go run some water through the sink. One of our sinks has been like clogged, so I got some Drano earlier and ran it earlier. Fez is a good 2-prize target for us. 5 cards in hand is 250 with Mega Frostlass. I'm gonna Barse the Dunsparce. Oh no, the Snow and just Cosmic Beam. Interesting choice. Because now they take Oh no, because they bossed. I was like, they do up to 7, but no. Okay. We do get the water energy, which is nice. I would love to find boss here. Yeah, I would love to find boss here. What a draw. What a draw. I would just love to take 2 prizes here, specifically off of, like, the Meowth, or even just punch into the Surledge. I'm gonna save the Lucian for a later time. I think I'm okay with getting rid of these 2. Grabbing Meowth and just Meowthing for boss. It's a 2-prize on that. They're already at 2, but then we'll take 2. Oh wait, if we take 2 prizes, we go down to 3. They take 2 prizes and go down to 2. I take 2 prizes. Actually, I don't know that this is the right call. I think we should actually just take the knockout here. We should probably just take the knockout here, actually. Yeah. I'll put the Meowth in hand, but I won't play it. I think I'm okay to Evo that. I didn't want to do it earlier because I just didn't want I didn't want to have to worry about damage being on it before I had energy. But since we found energy, that's why I was like, I think I'm okay to evolve it now. Because earlier I was like, if I attach it and they boss it and punch into it and I don't find energy, I would just rather not deal with that. But now we should hopefully be getting up to a point where it's difficult for them to keep a small hand. They also have 9 energy in hand. Or 9 energy in discard. They're putting a 10th with that, so that'll be 200 damage. 230 with the plus. Wonder if they play Max Belt. Oh no, Legacy Energy, obviously. What am I talking about? I wonder if they play Max Belt. Yeah, 10 cards in hand. So if they punch, we'll actually just retreat here and just kill. They could potentially take 3, and then we could boss and take game. So I feel okay with this current play here. Oh, Naveen. Okay, that's smart. They're actually using Naveen to only keep a 5-card hand. That's actually really smart. That's actually really smart. That's so fun. Oh, shoot. Oh, because they just threw a ton of energy away. I was like, where did they get the extra energy? I was only sitting at X number. No, that's really fun. Okay, but they go up to 7. But then they just attack next turn for the knockout because they have the energy. Wow, I didn't think they played that much energy. 60, that's so much energy. Is there anything we can do here? I don't think so. Because we have no... They can always punch higher. I'm trying to think if there's anything we can do. I'm pretty sure no, because they're punching for 350 right now. So there's no way we can survive that if it was a different prize trade. That's a lot of energy. I would just expect them to brick a little bit more often. Yeah, I would just expect them to brick a little bit more often. Which they might. I don't know. 16 energy, so much. Makes sense, build the deck fast. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. But, yeah, man, if you ever... I know I used to play, like, Miraidon, which played a lot of energy. Goldango played 11. Just, oh, man. Yeah, I hadn't seen the Naveen before. The Naveen's really good. That's why I wasn't worried. And I was like, oh, the Naveen, so they have a less hand. And then I was like, oh, wait, they just threw all their energy away. Incredible. Yeah, it probably would have been better just to boss the last one and just taken the 2. Well, no, because we were just on it. It wouldn't have mattered because we were just on... It wouldn't have mattered what we did because we were just on a bad numbering. Because we took a single prize to start, and then they did a double boss. Yeah, they were just able to... nothing we could have done there would have changed anything. Even if we tacked with the Dunsparce, yeah. Nothing we could have done there would have changed any math. Not a great opening hand, especially since we're about to be item locked. But we do at least have Hilda, so we can get Mega Lopunny and energy and just kill the Dew. Oh, this is Starmie as well. Would love to top deck a Dunsparce. Love to see it. Alright, we'll do that. We'll do that. Do that. We'll do that. I guess we'll just knock out. Man, this is not great. As far as what we have... I mean, I guess we got to pinch that, actually, so we have something to go off of next turn. Yeah, otherwise it's... Next turn's going to be kind of rough. Ultra Ball gives us something for next turn. Just hope they don't have the... They don't have the Starmie in hand, and we can at least, like, save a turn, or, like, do something this turn, rather. We have Wallies to heal, but we're only punching for 60. Because we're not able to retreat out of act because we don't have the balloon, and we don't have another retreat option. Okay. Ah, of course they hit the Lily. Of course they hit the Lily. Oh, but they play... Why did you even gear? Why did you even gear? You had the Hilda. What more did you... Like, honestly, what other supporter would they have wanted there? I don't know what other supporter they would have wanted there. Dusclops allows them to, I guess, kill our Baniri here. Oh, they're just gonna Jetting Blow. Oh, I should have put down the Shaman, actually. That was stupid of me. I should have binged the Shaman. Okay, now we kind of got to be smart here. They can punch for another 120, which doesn't kill us unless this card is an energy. Then the energy attaches, allows them to 210 kill us. So we got to hope that they don't have that. We got to hope that they don't have that. What is it worth me Ultra Balling for here? Because we're going to boss and kill this. No, wait, we can't because it's still only 60. I think we actually have to Hilda. I think we actually have to Hilda for... No, because we can't Hilda and do that. Ah, I need energy! I need energy. I need energy. We might have to just Lily here and try and get a hand set. Try and get a hand going. Fuck, I hate that. That's so bad. So I wanted to boss so badly, but I can't do all that. But maybe I can make it happen off the Lily. I can hit the Prime Catcher. Maybe I can make it work off the Lily, you know? You know? You know? Maybe we can make it work off the Lily. Maybe we can make it work off the Lily. Chat, we can make it work off the Lily. That's exciting. Ah, why is my 60 HP one prized? No! I need my 60 HP Dunsparce! Where's my 60 HP Dunsparce? I need that guy! I haven't attached yet this turn, so I can just attach retreat. But, like, come on! Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Do I want to do the water energy or a mist energy? You want to do mist energy. Because I didn't count. No popping for you. Now we just have to hope that this is not energy in their hand. Just don't be energy in your hand and I'm fine. Just don't have energy in your hand and I'm fine. No! A Lily! No! No! Why? That's so rude. Johan, how are you doing? Welcome on in. Hope you're having a fantastic day. That's so funny. Oh, that's so funny. So funny in the worst way. I kind of need to Hilda here, don't I? But I've already attached. So I've just realized there's no way for me to get it max. I think actually I have to go for the Lily. Go for the Lily. Oh shoot, you're right. They did get that off the radar. I forgot. I've honestly forgotten. I'd honestly forgotten. Pretty forgetful guy here. Pretty forgetful guy here. Do I want to get another draw 3? I don't know. There's really. I mean, doesn't help. Or doesn't hurt. Doesn't help. I'll put you both back. Free energy. No more mist energy in deck. I don't know where else I want this air balloon at. I guess I'll hold it for now. We'll just punch for 230. Days ago, I'm going to start work tomorrow, so I'm a little excited and anxious about it, but also a little upset. Buddy of mine pulled the SR Ninja for pre-release on Saturday. Ah! An exciting thing and an exciting thing, but not for you. I'm excited about work tomorrow. Hope it goes well for you. I definitely understand the anxiety of it, but hopefully it goes well. You know, good on your buddy for getting it. Ooh, that puts all energy in hand. So they're probably just gonna put that legacy back on. Oh no! They have a what's that? The ignition energy, so they can punch 210. Doesn't kill, but 210 does kind of suck. Okay, I just need energy here, and I can kill with Frostlass. And I can take 3 prizes. So I just need energy. Hey, thanks, energy. Thanks, energy, right? 10, 20, 30, 45, yeah. 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 Okay. But I mean, they just have to boss this next turn, and they get it. So I don't know. Maybe we should try. We should just, because we haven't supported yet. We just need to find a WALLY. No, none of you are WALLY. Literally, none of you are WALLY. What? 4 WALLYs in the deck, and you're telling me I couldn't have a single WALLY there? You're telling me I couldn't have just a single little WALLY there? Alright, well, if they get it off that, I mean, there's nothing else we could have done. Nothing else we could have done. Because even jetting blow, the 120 kills, so it's not even like bossing Frost or anything else. Yeah. Yeah. We did what we did it as best we could. This does make them unable to use their Dusk. So they just have to have boss Evo energy. And if they have boss Evo energy again, there's really nothing we can do about that. Oh, they just pushed up that. I'm sure they just have boss in hand then. Yeah. If we could have just found a WALLY there, we would have been fine. But we just couldn't find a WALLY. Could not find the WALLY. But why did that do 500 damage? Wait, why did that say 500? Was that how much total damage it was? Why did it say 500? Oh, because it did 240, and I guess it already had... because it had 260 on it. That's so funny. Yeah, we just need to find a WALLY there, and we would have been fine. So even though we lost that game, I don't feel... Both the games we've lost so far, I'm like, we played our outs as best we could. It was just sometimes you don't get lucky on the draw, and your opponent gets lucky on the draw. It's just how the game goes. Get this, he turned around and sold it for $500. Is that a good price for it? I mean, I gotta assume it is. Because I feel like cards never are worth. I don't understand people who buy expensive cards during a pre-release, because you know it's gonna drop in price in like a week. Mega Hyper Rare for $400. I think that's a pretty good price they got. It's crazy. You just played with turn 2, expecting them not to have energy, which you knew they had Lily. I mean, that's not really a misplay, because there's nothing I could have done different. I still played that turn as best. There was no better way for me to do it, because I didn't have any other attacker. That was just me forgetting they had the Lily. So I couldn't have expected it. I have seen this. This is something I want to try at some point. It's Dragapult Star Me, which seems pretty interesting, but I have not had a chance thus far to attempt it. Not have a chance is the right word. I haven't taken the time to attempt it, rather. I hate to put Meowth in place so early. Probably just don't have Lucy in there. Just hope we flipped heads. Oof. Would love Stadium Bump. Would have loved some Stadium Bump. Still my first turn, right? Yeah. I think we're just retreat, attach Mist Energy, and at least take a knockout and not be item locked next turn. Yeah, I get it. The damage is there. I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. One Lopunny, I think the other one's in hand. 2 to Dunsparce. 3 Boss. 3 Lily. We spent one already. 3, 2. It's in hand, okay. I think we need to put this down because I think I need drop. Well, I already have 2 of them. I don't think they're gonna like Rare Candy Crispin. Probably this, yeah, because we already have this in hand, so we have an additional attacker. And we take the first prize, which doesn't super matter other than the fact that they aren't able to item lock us. Super excited to start theory crafting with Mega Ninja Pulse on release. Yeah, I am. I'm really excited for it to get into live so I can start looking at it. I also just need to sit down and look at Chaos Rising because I didn't really do a lot of looking at Chaos Rising. I assume they're gonna. Yeah, I was like, I assume they're gonna just grab Starmie here. Oh shoot! But the 20 damage is there, so they can kill the Snorunt. But they can only kill the Snorunt or the Baneri, so that is why it's better we did both. Because that way we have at least an attacker. They take 2 prizes, which is fine. I mean, it's not great, but it's fine. Really just need this Stadium Bump to go away. Or I need Stadium Bump so this goes away. Is how you would actually word that as a sentence. Could put the Shaman down. Losing a lot of our bench space to the Shaman. I think we do Shaman, add a Dunsparce, hit the Lily, because I would like to get less cards in deck is nice, and I would like to get another Snorunt down. Okay, we did find energy, so we do at least have an attack. But we still do not have Stadium Bump, so I would really like to find Stadium Bump. Oh wait, we do have Chin Pao, but again, that's more bench space. That's just so much bench space being given to that. I don't love that. I just don't love how much bench space we're giving to that. Because that really takes away our maneuverability, especially since we already have Shaman in, and we have that. I just don't love that. Definitely gonna attach the balloon here. I'll probably get rid of the Hilda. Now I think we need to save the Hilda to get energy to potentially attack with that. I think we can get rid of just the Lucian and a Mist Energy. I don't think we need the Lucian for this matchup. Oh, that was our only... The other run's prize, so that's fine. I just grab another Sparse then. Yeah. Gale Thrust for 230. Which, I mean, it might be Hilda for Dunsparce so we can hit it. Don, how are you doing? Welcome on in. This is Legacy Energy, right? Yeah. Aw, man, if they have Darkness Energy, I mean, they can't really hurt us too bad over here because of the Shaman, but they can just continue to put more energy here, which we have to deal with, or more damage here, which we have to deal with. Good, how are you? I'm doing well. I mean, we need to just top deck to Dunsparce because I'm going to need to WALLY this damage away. Need to WALLY this damage away. And yeah. Make it a little difficult to make it. I probably should have not. That actually probably wasn't misplay last turn. Misplay was probably using this to Dunsparce and drawing cards. Because I already had Wally in hand, I believe, so we should have just been thinking that far ahead. That's where I am with this deck right now, just kind of thinking about stuff. I've been cooking up a new deck. What you got? What you got? Tell me about it. I'm surprised they didn't still go for Jetting Blow there and put 50 on the Meowth. And that is not what we needed. So we have to Wally here. That is our only option. 60 damage doesn't kill. But I mean, again, Wally is our only option to keep us in game. That sucks. Man, that sucks. Because I can't retreat. Can't retreat and do anything. And they just are, again, going to do the damage. Could force them to waste a boss and just throw Shaman up, but then Shaman has to retreat next turn. But if we do punch 60, that's 290. They heal to 280, that's still not enough to kill. And they punch damage. I think we have to do this, actually. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah, that was a misplay on my side. Just allowing them more options to find energy, to find setup. Big misplay on my end. Big misplay on my end. Not the crispy crispin. We couldn't even find the battle cage. Yeah, that sucks. That big time sucks, gang. That is some, Although, how are they getting this out of active? Because this is a 2 retreat, right? They need Air Balloon or a switch. No, they're just gonna attack. Okay. Merlin, can you stop? Oh, now they're gonna put the 50 damage on Meowth. They realized, oh wait, that is something I can do, is put damage on Meowth. They're like, wait a second. That is something I can do. I think I Hilda here, actually. I think I Hilda here, actually. So I can try and get another one down for next turn. I'm not going to bench this yet until we see if potentially we draw into Stadium Bump. I really need Stadium Bump here. No! Where is my Stadium Bump? Do I even want to bench this thing? Because that's just free. That's just free to them. I guess I have to. Oh my... I don't know how we... They actually win next turn with Boss. Yeah, they just win next turn with Boss. Man. So we put that there, so that way they can't... And we just can't play anything down. Okay. Sure. I don't see how we get around. I don't see how we get out of this. We only take 2 prizes here. We just had a really bad start on this one as well, though. We just had a really bad start on this one. And the Risky Ruins really hurt us. Need Prime Catcher. We need Prime Catcher so we can stay in this. I don't know why they would evolve that. They can still push their 60 here. Oh, shoot. I actually... Yeah, okay. No matter what, they can kill this in 2 turns. But the missed energy here stops them from killing this. If I can just top deck Prime Catcher, we're back. It's asking for a lot, but if we can just top deck Prime Catcher, we win. I think. Bud, are you stupid? Buddy, are you stupid? No, that's not Prime Catcher! I said top deck Prime Catcher! Just like this thing doesn't listen to me. Like it doesn't even listen to me. Like it doesn't even listen to me. It's okay, next turn we'll top deck Prime Catcher. Trust. Trust. Next turn we will top deck Prime Catcher for sure. Then out a card. I think we actually have to do this now. Wait, Risky Ruin still activates? That's so funny. It still pops off. I don't want to put the 60 HP one down. Definitely not the 60 HP one. I'm being a little risky here. Do we think they have a darkness? They had a way to get the done. That's why I want to put down. I want to put one down. I think we just have to hope that they don't have. We just have to hope that they do not have the darkness energy in hand, because they also have no deck search, because they evolved the Dragapult for some reason. Ah, they do have boss. What are they going to boss? Okay, do they have the darkness energy? No, they're just going to take the 2 prizes. Okay. Okay. Okay, so now I just need to get this off. I need to get this out of here. I need this gone. Night Stretcher doesn't really help me. And I guess Night Stretcher boss for Hilda to get this off the bench. Again, boss is still game for them, but boss would be game for them anyways on the Shaman, so it doesn't super matter as far as that's concerned. But that does mean I can't use boss, which was the big plan for this turn. Was to boss. That was the big goal. Although I guess we could grab the Dunsparce. How much damage are we doing with the Dunsparce? 6, 12, 24. We're just doing 24 with the Dunsparce EX. That's 270. They punch for 200, and then we're just in the same situation. We're just in the same situation there, so... Just gotta be that. Could you boss and Mega Starmie stall? Not likely. At least not likely this turn. Next turn, maybe. Not this turn. Okay, we do get Battle Cage, which is big. I can put this down. Okay. And the next turn, I don't even have to retreat if they don't have boss. But again, if they have boss, it's game anyways, because we have Shaman and Chimpal on bench. Okay, they are going to retreat, probably into the other one. They have the energy. Lily, okay. So no boss this turn. I don't have any boss this deck plays, though. I'm sure they have another boss. They probably just got one in hand, which means they have game next turn. Because there's no way we can reach this. This is my Mega Frost. If I had Mega Frost last, but the other snow run's prized. Okay, they're going to retreat into this. Punch 120 and put 50 here. Sure. They didn't retreat. Okay. They probably have boss in hand, though, right? No way they don't have boss in hand, right? No way they don't have boss in hand, right? If they don't have boss in hand, we win. As long as they don't have boss in hand, we win. Yeah, what's up, Travis? But they did just Lily into a fresh hand, and they also get to flip the script. We also still didn't even get the snow run. Oh, they also pushed the Mega Starmie. Which, I mean, I guess, 120 still gets them there. I was just expecting the Dragon Bolt to come up. Why are we playing Risky Ruins? You don't have boss? Why are you playing Risky Ruins if you have boss? Why are we playing Risky Ruins if we have boss? Why are we still playing the game? What are we doing? Why? Why be a dick? Why be a dick? Just take the game, dude. You don't have to be a dick. Just take the game. You don't have to be a dick. We played a really good game. We played a really good game. That was a solid game where we both had it back and forth. There was potential for me to get game. I locked you out of having game for so many turns. That was such a good game. Why would you ruin it by being a dick at the end? So annoying when people do that. I'll play against the game. It's crap. All right, I need to get a little bit more comfortable with this deck right now before I do anything big with it. Snow Runt was the last prize. The other one was in the discard. Rotom's a decent start. Just because we can at least pull stuff out. I don't love it as a start. Just because we have to get it out of actives in some way. I would rather just start a Dunsparce. It'd be crazy to start a Dunsparce. Also, yesterday we went to go see The Sheep Detectives. Such a fun movie. Such a fun movie. Definitely recommend. I also hate this because we don't draw. Although Mega Lopunny has more HP here, so that's probably what we want to use in this matchup. Or just stay true single prizer, as, you know, with, you know, just Fan Rotom's our only attacker. Gonna keep our battle cages, only use our battle cages to bump their festival grounds and make them waste a thwacky search to get it out. But I mean, right now we don't really have, Air Balloon. So next turn right now, Battle Cage and Lily. Try and find Air Balloon, Evo, Energy so we can attack. Or just Energy so Fan Rotom can attack is also okay. It's also acceptable. I was about to say no energy. I didn't even look at our energy counts. 3 and 3, prize missed. Just threw my ring. Okay, to get energy. Now, do we want to energy? I think we want to get it on the Baneri. Although,
mean, I guess they play Max Belt, don't they? So Max Belt allows them to punch. But I mean, if we do this, they get to punch, and then we have to promote, and they get to punch again. So I think we should. Or do we do this and leave this so that way they punch, take one prize, and then this comes up and we try and heal this? That might work. And that'll be dead. Yeah, I think I like that, actually. I think I like that as a potential play. It's something. It's something. This is a matchup I don't really know how it goes. I feel like it doesn't go well for us, but we'll see what we can do. But if they get off a do the wave here, they kill Fan Rotom, we promote Mega Lopunny. Or we don't promote Mega Lopunny, we promote to Dunsparce, but then we eventually promote Mega Lopunny to be the attacker. We Night Stretcher for the energy, so we have energy to attack, and then we just need a WALLY so we can heal it. So they would have to do a total of 120 per attack, and I think do the wave with a full bench with no tool cards is 100 damage. They're putting the stat down just so they can do more damage with the do the wave, but they also don't have Stadium right now, but this will just knock out Fan Rotom. Okay, so I think actually our play here is we just boss and kill the Grookey, because they only have one Grookey down, and if they don't have a way to search stuff out to bump this, we're just doing better. So that is our... That will be our current play here. We'll see what we get off the runaway draw. Hopefully a... no. Like, hopefully a Buddy Poffin. Now, we do get Mist Energy, so maybe we can just... we can save our... we can save our Night Stretcher. Much as I would love to Lily, I don't think we need the other Boom. I think we want to Ultra Ball. I don't think I need another Bunny. I think I need another Dunsparce. Or do I need that to potentially heal next turn? Because no matter what we boss here, what we do for sure. I think we save the Chimpao is just another way. Chimpao is just another way we clear their bench. We grab this. Just to have it for next turn. And we Gale Thrust. Yeah, because Chimpao is just another way we waste another one of their stadiums. 4 cards in hand, no Thwacky to search. They do get Festival Grounds. They are attacking twice. They're gonna kill our poor Dunsparce. Sad. Why they concede? I guess because they only get that and they didn't get anything set up. Because I think they're doing enough damage there, right? To kill it. Do the wave 24 each bench. 2, 4, 6. Oh no, they don't kill it! Oh, they don't kill it. They miss it by 20. Oh, that's rough. They just didn't get set up. That's all that was. I think that matchup is definitely more in their favor. If they actually set up. That is a really nice Diplonar, yeah. The Diplin deck, honestly has some really good... Where is it at? We played it the other day. It honestly has some really good additional art. Because it has... This one's really fun. This one I just like because it's upside down. I thought there was another one. Am I crazy? I thought there was another... I thought there was another Diplin IR out there. Or for Applin, rather. I thought there was an Applin IR. I guess I'm going crazy. Oh, no, I'm thinking of this. The Pet Lily has a really nice IR as well. I don't think the Lilligant does. The Shaman obviously has that one, which is really pretty. I don't think the Goldeen or Sea King does. Yeah. I was like, I knew there was another grass one. There was another grass one, I promise. Waiting, my opponent has chosen heads. Well, obviously, they're gonna get it. Heads always wins. Yeah, obviously.
Heads is just the best thing you can call. Yeah, this is what I like to start. Did they choose first or second? They did choose first. Damn, I feel like everyone wants to go first now. For a long time, everyone wanted to go second. Now just everyone wants to go first. Okay, so they are playing, what's their face? Garchomp, which is a fighting type, so we don't want to use our Mega Lopunny in this matchup. Unless it's, like, near the end of the game. It's just like a final attacker. So we definitely want to get, Is this, I was about to say, is this donk potential if we get Stadium? But no, they have that. Oh, it wasn't donk potential anyways. Might have just had like a little bit of lag at the start. We could... I think we do boss here. Try and waste him a turn. Or... Actually, we could boss and take a prize. I think we do boss and take a prize, actually. Yeah. Oh, no, well, we didn't get Stadium, did we? No, we didn't get Stadium. Never mind, we don't boss and take a prize. I think we still grab Fan Rotom, though. I think we do still boss as well. To just try and hopefully freeze them. Have a prized Mega Lopunny, which is fine, and a prized Baneri. We've got a prized Dunsparce, which is rough. Prized WALLY. Prized Mist Energy. I think the other thing's a boss. No, it's a Hilda. No, I think it's a boss. I think so. I think that's right. Oh, no, it's a Snow-Run. Oh, it's a Snow-Run. Yeah, it's a Snow-Run. I can't count. That sign won't stop me, because I can't read. I think we leave you inactive. We have the stuff. We have the stuff. I just don't want to lose a Sparse this early. They have 3 cards in hand, so I'm just hoping they just don't have another energy in hand right now. Just hoping they don't have another energy in hand right now. We can just waste the turn for them. Which Cynthia's Garchomp does have an issue if they can't find a Gabite. They do break a tiny bit. They do have the energy in hand. I'm surprised they didn't attach to active. They must play Balloon or Switch then. But even then, I feel like I wouldn't want to risk it. I feel like I'd want to just take the early prize. I feel like I definitely wouldn't want to risk it. Unless I had the Balloon in hand. Interesting. Especially because the Roselias are just so important in this matchup. I mean, in any matchup, really, to have the additional damage. But hey, they might have gotten lucky. They might have hit the Balloon. Or the Switch. Because I do think Garchomps are playing Switches now. That's crazy that you would do that. That's so crazy that you would do that. We have Balloon, so I don't even have to waste the attachment. I think I'm fine leaving it on Rotom as well. I don't even think I need anything else right now. I don't think they tend to play on Fair Stamp. I don't know what their A-Spec would be, though. I don't know what their A-Spec would be, though. I think I leave these guys at play right now.
Yeah, I think I just leave them in play right now. I don't see any reason to flip them right now. There's nothing I need. And I could potentially find stuff next turn. There's the mist energy. We don't really need that. 310 they can reach if they get multiple of their Roserades. And they have 2 energies. But that's why I'm like, I don't know why they would risk leaving the Roserade inactive. Because that's such an important piece you need, is that additional damage. Probably should have benched the Baniri just off the... Because I don't think they're at 260 plus... Oh no, I should have definitely benched the Baniri. Because there is actually a world where they can get knockout this turn. If they play premium power pros and they have them, I absolutely should have benched the Baniri. Just have an attacker. Just have an attacker. I should have benched the Baniri. Yeah. I didn't do the math right. I was thinking for some reason this, even though I always played this deck a lot, I was thinking it was 240 was the Draconic Buster, because you need the extra damage from that, because that would only put it at 300. So we definitely should have benched the Baniri. That's fine though. We can still work with this. It's just not going to be great for us. It's actually going to be really bad for us. We just kind of lose. We do just kind of lose. The other Snow... Man, we are getting screwed in so many games here by having Snow Runts prized. Because this is twice we couldn't have a backup Snow Runt. This is twice I had no backup Snow Runt, which would have fixed so much for us. If I would have just had a backup Snow Runt. That's so frustrating. Because we just had the backup Snow Runt here. We had Energy Ultra Ball, and now we're doing 200, 300, 400. We're doing 550 damage. 550 damage. That's insane. But we just didn't have it in deck. That's so frustrating. And because I don't want to put Baniri in play, because Baniri they just hit for weakness. Yeah, that's frustrating. See no reason why not. I mean, they're going to take a prize card anyways, so you might as well just put some damage on it. Of course, we can't hit the Night Stretcher. Can I hit the Night Stretcher, please? Why? Why can't I? Why can't I have nice things? Why can't I have nice things? Please tell me why I can't have nice things. That's frustrating. Because you play low punny Wallies. But it's a good deck when it... I just didn't have that piece prized. That's so frustrating. If I just had another Snow Run. It's true. It's a good deck. It's a bad player, though. It doesn't matter how good the deck is when the person playing it's just bad. Oh, they just had the Switch in hand. I love them just having the Switch in hand. I mean, we were talking about it last turn, and they were probably hoping to hit it off of the lilies, then to get the attack going. And at this point, they're no, yeah, because they have the double energy. Because they kill this, yeah, they just kill it. Yeah, there's nothing we do. There's nothing we do here. So this is just slow death. They're just setting up the board. They're already like at check. They're just setting up the board. See, that's a time where I'm like, it's okay to keep playing your side of the board. I'm never gonna get mad at someone for playing the game when they haven't won. But when you have won, when you have game on board, and you know you have game on board because you've played boss's orders, that's when I get frustrated. Because I'm like, you have the game. Just win. Don't be a dick about it. But like that point, you don't have game on board. Keep playing out your turn. That's fine. But at that point, I know game's over, so I'm just going to concede. Man, I'm so upset because I think we've only won like 2 games tonight. And when I was playing yesterday, I was playing so well. And today I am not playing so well. Pokemon art that includes the trainers is fun. That Cynthia's Roserade. Yeah, I love the Cynthia's Spirit Tomb is also the same way with Cynthia in it, which is really nice. Mega Lucario, done. I clicked done. All right, so another fighting where we don't want to use the Mega Lopunny. I don't know how our matchup really is into this one other than just using Wally's. I swear if we prize another Snorunt in this matchup, if I can't get 2 Snowrunts out, most of the time it doesn't matter because I'm able to use Mega Lopunny as another attacker, so it's not worth us like trying to add a 3rd one anywhere. Really, the only matchups where we always will need it because we can't really use the Mega Lopunny as an attacker is against Cynthia's Garchomp and Mega Lucario, which is unfortunately what we have gone back-to-back into. Yeah, the Spirit Tomb is really pretty. Yeah. Yeah, it's so good. Okay, both Snowrunts are here. I think I'm gonna grab the Fan Rotom though. We have balloons in here. Do you ever attach the Mist Energy to active? I don't want to put this other one down because I want to leave space to get the other one in play. Do you ever attach this to act? I think we do because then we retreat off of it and yeah. It's like what if we? Oh no, I didn't mean to attach to active. Didn't mean to attach to active. I meant attach it to Fan Rotom. So if we hit the air balloon, not that it mattered. We didn't hit Stadium, but I did not mean to attach it to active. That's just kind of silly. I think we will hit Trading Places though, and put the Fan Rotom in active though. I think that is that. That actually might be fine because now this energy can get cycled back into deck if we Runaway Draw. So I think I am actually okay with that working out the way that did. If we would have hit Stadium, but even then, I mean, 70 damage in the grand scheme doesn't really matter. So I think that is actually just better. The 70 damage doesn't really matter because when the next time we attack, we're going to be hitting for more than that. What if they just thought Judge and Carmine? Interesting. What are these last 2 cards? Okay, it's a Judge. I was like that you wouldn't have just Judged or Carmined. We do still get the balloons, so this still isn't trapped if for some reason they don't get the hit, but they do get the hit because they got the Lunatone down. We obviously promote the Snorunt. Like 2 cards in hand is Sockage. That's real bad for us. The Judge hurt. That was a really good Judge, but we do get a Lily. We do get a Lily, which is nice. Just Lily for 8. Lily for 8, hope for the best. Punch, 150 damage. 150 damage isn't nothing. Okay, well it is when we don't get energy. Okay, we still have a chance to get energy. Okay, still chat, we still have a chance to get energy. Don't worry. Don't worry, chat. We still have a chance to get energy. Don't worry. Don't worry. We still have a chance to get energy. Don't worry. We'll get it this time, I promise. Chat, don't worry. We still have a chance to get energy. Don't worry about it. We still have a chance to get energy. Let's thin these guys out of the deck. How much water energy we got right now? 2 water energy. We have a prize water energy. Don't worry, chat. We'll get it this time for sure. I mean, we got energy. We did get energy. We did get energy. That sucks. I obviously should have just set up this one and nod for 10 damage. Damn. Next turn we can Hilda. We can find it. Mega Lucario doesn't tend to play a very thick boss line, if any boss line, because they play the Makahiyas. So, I was like, so we should be fine here. I'm surprised you actually kept the Fez in hand. Actually, probably wrong to not just bench the Fez. So that way I do 50 less damage to you. What am I looking for here? I guess Lucian. Do I care about Lucian here? Lucian flipped the coin. If so, they have 6. 6 is only 300 damage. So I guess it doesn't really matter, but I mean, it would be more difficult for them to get rid of it. Otherwise, I mean, we just Hilda for the energy. Hey there! Wow, there's the energy I've been looking for. Wow, how fantastic! I love finding energy. And I don't know that I want to put Meowth down. Like, I don't know if I care about. I don't think Lucian's important enough right now. I think we just punch. I think we just punch here and we're fine. I don't think it's worth doing anything major like that. How many Wallies are in deck? Because that is actually more important right now, is getting us closer. So I think we actually Lily. I think because we found the energy. So I think we just Lily to try and get a stronger hand for next turn. I think that's more important right now, right? Right. Okay, yeah, that's much better. That's much better. Okay, 150.
Resentful refrain. It's so resentful.
How much is their big attack? 260? No, 270. They just need 2 premium power pros. Or if they play max belt, which some Mega Lucarios do play max belt. Oh, okay, Wally, that's fine. Okay, so at least they're not hitting big damage on us this turn. It's just going to be Wallying back and forth. They're going to Aura Jab. I'm going to Wally. Actually, do I even care about Aura Jab here, the 130 damage? Well, no, because if they get a second energy now, they don't need the premium power pros. So let's make them have to get the premium power pros, you know? Let's make them have to get the premium power pros. Let's not make it too easy for them. Let's not make it too easy. But now they can't do big damage and Wally on a turn, so the 150 damage will stand if they want to knock out Mega Frostlass. I also do really like this, the Full Art Wally's Compassion. I think it's just fun. Also just like the color green, so it has a lot of green on it. Do you have the Premium Power Pro in hand? No, you have the Max Belt! Ugh. That's so sad. That's so sad, because potentially the next turn... Well, no, they'll lose the Max Belt. But I mean, just a boss's game if they play the boss. Man, we've just had some unfortunate games. Just outplayed. We have been too slow and our opponents have been too fast. Too slow and our opponents are too fast. I don't think in a lot of these... I mean, we have pointed out when we have misplayed, and there definitely have been some misplays today. But on the grand scheme, I don't think we've had a ton of misplays. I think we've just had unfortunate... We had stuff prized. We couldn't draw into certain things. I don't think there's necessarily anything that we could have done better in a few of these options. There are definitely some positions where we absolutely could have done stronger plays. We just didn't, for whatever reason. Definitely learning the deck. The deck is definitely really powerful and interesting. But it does require you to be a little thoughtful with what you're doing. If you have Premium Power Pro, that sucks. Okay, okay. All they need is Mega Lucario. Do they have the Mega Lucario? Surely. Surely you didn't whiff it. Aw, that's so good. Damn. They might not have it, though. It could be the final prize. It could be the final prize, chat. It isn't. It isn't. That's... Oh, wow. Thor... Why are we still playing? Oh, they did need one more. Yeah, they did need one more. They did need one more. They did need one more. I was like, what are we doing? And I was like, no, wait, they do actually need one more. They do actually need one more. We're good. Yeah. Good on them. I don't know how... You're gonna win against the crab? No. I think if anything, I want to go bury my head in the sand like a crab. I mean, but to me, so I went from 1520 yesterday up to 1600 playing this. I don't know what it is tonight. Tonight I'm making some interesting plays, and we're also, although yesterday I didn't really match into Garchomp and Lucario, which might be some of the worst matchups because we can't use the Mega Lopunny, which is such a good pivot. I was mostly matching into Dragapult and Slotbox and Raging Bolt. I'm trying to think what else I hit yesterday. I think those were the main things I hit yesterday was Dragapult and all that. There was a Lopunny that got 5th place yesterday. Just Lopunny, not the Frostlass. Just Mega Lopunny, Lopunny Dunsparce. Which is interesting. I don't know what they really do against stuff like Garchomp and stuff. I mean, I guess Dunsparce EX? I guess they just hope they dodge it, honestly, because I don't see how else they deal with that. That's interesting. That's interesting. Man, I feel so defeated right now. So I don't know what I want to do right now. Could pivot over to Champions and lose some there. You know what? Let's run back one more. Let's run it back one more time. Run it back one more time. If we immediately choke again, we just go. I think this is me also as a player. I don't know, over the last like few months, I go off and on. Like I'll have a night, also like not just like stream, like in person, where like I'll be really hot with decks and I'll do really well, and then like the next day I make misplays left and right. That's true. That's true. Yeah. If we do really bad, this one will flip over and at least play a couple games of Champions. Surely. I think actually leading... actually, with this hand, Dunsparce is better. Okay, we're just hitting so many fighting decks tonight. Is it because Lopunny did well that everyone's like, we gotta play the fighting decks? Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Of that, okay. Maybe you're fighting. I mean, fighting decks do well, yeah. Well, so right now I can only see top 8 because they the full lists haven't been posted yet, so I can only see the top 8 lists right now. Actually, maybe if we go to the labs, I can see the full. I might not be able to see deck lists, but I can maybe at least see deck profiles, like what the deck was. No, it just hasn't been updated yet. Just has not been updated yet. Morty's conviction. Morty is so convicted. What was Morty's conviction? It's like discard and draw, right? Discarding draw card for each bench Pokemon. I don't know how much damage this punch is for. 170. And the attacks do more damage to your opponent's Pokemon before applying resistance and weakness. I think we runaway draw first, just in case we hit Hilda. Because getting Hilda here is very important. To just guarantee we get the energy, because I what 2 energy, 3 energy in deck. So hitting a Hilda to guarantee that we get energy is stronger than Lilying and hoping we get energy. Much better. Much better. Resentful refrain. Wally! Finally gonna win a game, and it's because our opponent just bricks. Which doesn't feel good, by the way. It doesn't. It after going on a losing streak and then winning just because your opponent bricks, that's not enjoyable. Chat, we won. Wow. We really did it. We really did it. Wow. 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 So fun. So fun. Alright, we're going to flip over to Champions. We're going to play a few games in Champions. Yeah, 1. Now we'll update the category to Champions. From the TCG to the VGC. YouTube, I'm just going to leave you as where you are. YouTube, I'm just going to leave you where you are. Rough TCG night, yeah. That's been me playing the TCG for a while now. It's just a rough night. I don't know that I care about doing recruitments because we have access to every Pokemon we could possibly want, other than just seeing if we find a shiny. I think is really why. I don't even know what that was. Why were there bubbles? What did the bubbles signify? So none of these are shiny, at least. in the images down here, and I assume they would be. I don't know what the bubbles mean. Now I gotta Google what the bubbles mean. Pokemon, champions, recruit, bubbles. Bubbles during recruitment animation signify a special Pokemon with either a unique mark, title, or caught in a rare ball. Oh! Oh, they aren't. I didn't realize they were in different balls. Can I see titles? I don't think I can see titles from here, right? I guess Florigins is in a special ball. It's in a friend ball. Right, there's nothing that tells me what they're... I guess I'll grab them because they're in a special ball. I love the ad popping up right as the last Pokemon in the recruitment animation happened with a rainbow. You know what? Let's do another one since you missed it. Yeah, evidently the bubbles means that it's a unique ball or potential title. Okay, we got nothing in this one. Ooh, wow, fun, Pokemon. Yeah, because they're just in random balls like this. Meowscarada is in a great ball. The extra on the last one was in a ultra ball. And I don't care about any of these. Because again, like, I don't really know that I care about recruitment since we just have every Pokemon we could possibly need in Pokemon Home. But oh yeah, we are going to talk about so the team now has King Gambit on it. King Gambit, their max HP attack, 2 in defense, Defiant, with Protect, Sucker Punch, Iron Head, and Kowtow Cleave. I don't remember what Defiant does. Remind me what Defiant does. I think that means they can't be... Yeah, when instead of being lowered by like Intimidate or something, we instead get boosted. The item is what I was told to give them. It's a berry. Halves the damage taken when the holder is hit by a super effective fighting type move. Which, since we're weak to fighting, basically allows us to just tank a fighting move. Which is what I was told is best for them. Oh, did the season end? No, the season ends tomorrow. Oh, shoot. Well, yeah, I'm glad we're playing tonight, actually. I should have been playing this all night. That's why we did bad in TCG. Because the world was trying to tell us we needed to see if we could hit Master Ball. Yeah, 4 times a week, so it instead halves it, so it's just super... Or so it just does half the equivalent, I guess, of what you'd say is what super effective damage would have done, but yeah. I don't know how often it will come up, but, you know, it's there. I didn't know the berry existed either, if I'm being honest. I think I like this lead. Then you... I think you... Yeah. Yeah. Do they see that my Pokemon are shiny? Actually, I've never noticed if my opponent's Pokemon are shiny in this state. Yes? Okay, I've just never noticed. Love flexing with my full shiny team. That I shiny hunted myself, every single one of these. Even though Kangaskhan was shiny hunted in Pokemon Go. Or not Kangaskhan. Aerodactyl was shiny hunted in Pokemon Go. Kangaskhan was in Legends ZA. Since in preview match we can. Oh, I know we can see it in the actual match. Just couldn't remember if we see it during this bit. Wow, they took almost the full time there to decide what they wanted to do. They're probably looking at this and they're like, what on earth is this stupid team that this person's playing? That's what you meant? Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, I'm just... If it was a shiny Pokemon, I wish I was a shiny Pokemon. Yo, is this a book? Is my opponent a book? Because I read them. I read them like a book. I figured they were going to leak Garchomp. They could get the flinch here. They could get the flinch here. They might double Rock Slide. That's my play, is the double Rock Slide. Should've just Moon Blasted. Should've just Moon Blasted. Should've just Moon Blasted. I don't want to swap here. I guess we'll swap here. I want to keep the Aerodactyl in. Aerodactyl's pretty good. I want to keep him alive as long as I can. Figured they were going to go for the Rock Slide. Gardevoir avoids, which is great. We needed to make sure Gardevoir avoided. So that means their Garchomp is dead. From the Dazzling Gleam. Oh, wait, we could get flinched from the Aerodactyl. Okay. Because last time our Guardy outsped, but it's because our Aerodactyl outsped their Aerodactyl, so we got the Tailwind off, which then made our Guardy go first before they got their Tailwind off. That's why that mathed the way it did. Charizard, and is it Venusaur as well? No, King Gambit. Okay. This works out, though. This does work out. We're going to do that. And I think we got to do... Yeah, I think we do this. I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I figured it was Charizard Y. The sunlight, it's so harsh. Rock Slide probably would have been better, but I am more concerned with the King Gambit. Garchomp dies before they get to do anything. Yeah, Garchomp dies, damn. I was hoping Garchomp would be able to survive it, get off the T-Wave, and just slow down the Charizard. It's okay, though. And a Charizard all my own. Except mine, shiny. Mine's shiny. I wish I had something with priority. If we can outspeed, we've got it. But obviously having priority would have been fantastic. Just gotta go that route. Definitely a chance if Aerodactyl can get their attack off, but Aerodactyl is definitely slower than Charizard, which is why I was trying to get that T-Wave off to cut their speed, but Sucker Punch onto the Aerodactyl, yeah. Yeah. It'll just be Charizard v Charizard here. Probably similar speeds, so it's just going to come down to who gets the better damage roll. Who gets the better damage roll if we're built the same way. Tailwind Peter Owl is fine. Mostly ineffective. We don't want to do. They could probably do this turn and kill us. I may actually hit a Protect here, and maybe they go for the Overheat. Maybe they go for the Overheat. No, they go for Weather Ball. Okay. So they actually have something that could be a little bit decent damage, or different damage. I was hoping they were going to go for that, which would be lower their special attack, so that would maybe tank some hits. But unfortunately, not the world they decided to go with. Now it doesn't matter if we just speed tie. Ah, and they avoid. And they avoid. Maybe I'll avoid their attack. Maybe I'll avoid their attack. There's a world where we avoid their attack. Not a very good world. There's a chance. There's a chance. There is a chance. I don't know if that's fast. Like, is it faster to just fork it out? GG's. Good start. We read them a little bit. I think we should have, maybe kept the Aerodactyl in. No, I think there was that turn we should have, I'm trying to think what we could have done better in that one. I don't know if there was really anything we could have done that was better. Maybe not have gone for the tail. Maybe. I think Weather Ball might be 100% accuracy, honestly. I don't think there was a chance that we dodged it. I don't think there was a world at all where we dodged. Actually, you know what would have been better is probably just going for Rock Slide with Garchomp, just to get some more damage on Charizard. And also the potential for flinch. Yeah, I was just being kind of greedy there with wanting to make sure we tried to kill. Yeah, that was the misplay. That was the misplay. Okay, we know the misplay. We sat, we thought, we decided. Do we think they lead Garchomp? They could. They could, so we'll do that. I think the Venusaur definitely comes here. I have the Milotic. I don't really have a decent way of dealing with it. Maybe we do bring Kangaskhan. So we can deal with the chart with the Venusaur. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. See how that goes. Could be bad, could be good. Could be bad, could be good. Tell me they're a giddy old man. Leads Charizard, Venusaur. Okay. Okay. I assume Charizard Y. Do that. Do that. Yeah, this Charizard Y. Drought gets set up. Oh, which allows him to Solar Beam immediately and never have to recover. Oh, shoot. That sucks, actually. For us. That's great for them. And the Protect. Oh, and the Protect. And the They read me like a book. No, not Sleep Powder. Oh, anything but Sleep Powder. Anything but Sleep Powder. It's the first time we've been put asleep at Pokemon Champions. Oh, Sleep Powder, really? Really? Chat, remember when I thought I was pretty good at this game? I never thought I was pretty good at this game. This was about where I thought we would get to in the ladder, and then we would start playing against like really well-built teams, and things would go very poorly for us. Read like a book, like a Nitro. They knew the chapter. They knew the verse. They knew it all. Flip, 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 flip. This is what they're gonna do. I swear, if they use Sleep Powder again, I'm gonna immediately leave. And what if it hits, rather? I was like, if the Sleep Powder hits, we're gonna immediately leave. Teams will definitely harder though. Yeah, people are just better. That's why I'm good before the teams get better. Then the teams get better. And then I'm like, what do I do? I need to set up the Tailwind as well. Having the Tailwind there would have been so much better. Because Garchomp needs to go first. But Charizard is just fast. Also, hold up. How is Venusaur going before Garchomp? What's that about? Godchomp is their name? I love that. With the sleep powder! Sleep is like my least favorite thing in competitive Pokemon. Yeah, I hate it so much. I know, and I know there's ways to play around it. Don't get me wrong. I know there's ways to play around it. It just sucks. It just sucks. Ladder resets tomorrow, right? So be back at the bottom. Yeah, I'll play well again. I'll play well again. All right, no more sleep powder for you, Venusaur. No more sleep powder. Chomp is just such a fun name. Surely that was enough damage to wake us up. No! Wait! Wait, I wanted to see how that game would go. What? Not even attempting to reconnect, just immediately kicked? Okay, well. Okay. Well. Oh, okay, we got back in. We got back in. We got back in, and Garchomp woke up. We got back in, and Garchomp woke up. I wish we could have... I wish I would have had more time to, like, think about what I was doing. Dude, this Saraled's just dodging everything. I need the flinch on Godchomp. Godchomp, I need you to flinch. Let's go, Godchomp! Oh my gosh, that was so scary. That was so scary. But we got back in. I'm glad it did connect us. I was about to close and reopen. Godchomp, more like flinched Chomp. Wait, let me not smack talk Godchomp yet. Use Earthquake? I can't. I am unable to use Earthquake. Don't miss. Don't miss. There we go. I'm scarfed. I can't use Earthquake. Tailwind is petered out. That's fine. Charizard is all that's left. Sunlight has turned harsh. Choice Scarf. As long as just one of these gets off. Ooh, Charizard. Charizard, why you gotta dodge it? Why you gotta dodge it, Charizard? Charizard, why you gotta dodge it? Why do you gotta dodge it? Here we go. Chat, wait a second. I got put to sleep twice and I somehow got disconnected. Why do you have Protector on a Scarfer? That's a great question. I think because we put Protect on it before we knew what we wanted to do. Chat, we came back. We came back from being put to sleep and getting disconnected. I think we put Protect on it before we decided that we wanted to Scarf it. Just use Citrus. I've liked the Scarf because the Scarf has helped a lot with the speed has been pretty helpful with other Garchomps. So I've seen a lot of people playing Gar, which I mean I guess we get to a point where a lot of people aren't playing as many Garchomps, but you are correct on We shouldn't have Protect. I don't know what other move we'd put on it, though. I don't know. I don't think it really matters. Because really we're just, more often than not, Rock Sliding or Earthquaking. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. Probably have something else on it, though. Maybe like Crunch. No, obviously it's got to be Bite, because we gotta flinch him that way to go higher power. Probably that. Yeah, probably Crunch. Just another attack. We're all about that flinch. We did get the Ultra Ball rank 2. Like I said, when last I played competitive stuff was back in Scarlet or Sword and Shield era, and one of the Ultra Ball ranks was high. I don't know which Ultra Ball ranks, but it was probably around rank 3. But we definitely had some better games going around this time. I definitely just understand it a little bit better. Have a good night, Walsh. Thanks for swinging on through. Look you. We're running into a lot of these Charizard Venusaurs, which are not fun. Which are not fun at all. I'm a big not fan of the Charizard Venusaur. I don't think we need King Gambit. I don't think King Gambit helps us in any of these. Or rather, not enough of these. They locked in real fast. I'm just hoping they aren't leading the Chomp. I'm hoping they're leading the Venusaur. I don't want them to lead the Chomp. Does Guardy have a Psychic move? Oh, that's a good call. They do not. That's a good call, though. Because we are seeing a lot of these Venusaurs now. We should probably have a Psychic move on them, because we do not. Sneasler is small. Why did I think Sneasler was taller than that? They moved a lot faster than I thought they would. Or that did a lot more than I thought it would, rather. I'm assuming they're also Scarfed, though. What do you mean I didn't outspeed? We'll have the Tailwind set up. Sneasler goes down before they can do anything. Alright, so our Garchomp is now faster than their Garchomp. Unless they have a priority move, of course. If they have a priority move, we're screwed with I wish we could, but we can't. Earthquake actually doesn't do anything, so I think we actually have to just swap here. If they're stuck on Dragon Claw, this actually works out for us. If they're stuck on Dragon Claw. Sorry, let's miss your message. Okay, it's not unimportant, but it's just not. It's a long message. Like, let me just make sure this isn't anything I need to, like, read and, like, respond to. I do need to stop this. Oh no, Dragon Claw! Wait a second! It doesn't do anything! Hold up! Just in case they pull the Garchomp, I want to get some decent damage. I want to just, like... Withdraws the Charizard, because I know the Rock Slide's coming. Venusaur comes in. Oh, man, I would have loved if I would have read that. Can you imagine if we read that? We dual Wing Beated into it? Feeling pretty good here because they didn't pull the Garchomp, so the Garchomp goes down. I thought for sure they were gonna pull the Garchomp. Charizard comes back in. We gotta get rid of this Venusaur before they do anything mean to us. They probably protect, don't they? They probably protect against expecting the Rock Slide. Oh, they don't protect. Okay, no, Venusaur, you're supposed to die there. Okay, but we're fine. We're fine. It all worked out. It all worked out. Guardy avoided the attack as well, so it's all fine. It's all fine. But Aerodactyl does unfortunately die before they're able to dual Wing Thieves. Damn. I don't think the crit mattered there. I think we were already pretty dead. I think we were already pretty dead. Tailwind is gone. We still got barely alive Garchomp in the back. Barely alive Garchomp still in the back. Would have felt better about it had we killed the Venusaur there, but, you know, it is what it is. We have no Tailwind anymore, so we're just back to everyone's base speeds. I'm assuming both of our Charizards are built similarly, so it will be a speed tie. I don't know that will help. I was like, they're pretty low on HP. I don't know that the berry to cut the damage is going to be enough. The berry lessened the damage. I was doing it, I guess, just in case we whiff. I don't know. Just in case the Charizard hit Protect, which I guess I don't know why at this point. We shouldn't expect the Charizard to Protect because it's their final two Pokemon, and they kind of have to attack. I guess that's just me not being in that mind, just learning of like, there's no reason to, because I'm like, oh, just in case they Protect, I want to at least get some damage off. Like, I guess that just never really matters. Because the attack we're using is also 100% accuracy. Or not 100%, it's 100 accuracy, so it's probably going to hit. Yeah. Oh, wait, no, let me cancel. Let me... Can I edit from here? No. Oh, wait, I can't just click box from here, though. Because I don't know that Thunder... I had Thunder Wave on here just as a move, but I don't think Thunder Wave actually is worth anything. I think we should just put a Psychic move on here. Such as Psychic. Yeah. We're making smart moves. Smart moves. That's what we're doing here. Similar team to us. Combat the Tailwind. I don't really know when we want to bring them in. I don't know. I feel like I just really enjoy that 4. Protect, though, if you use it on Guardy. Not often. King Gambit probably over Kangaskhan would make sense. I clicked because I was like, oh, I always got to bring a Mega Attacker. I guess it's not necessary. I don't always have to bring a Mega Attacker. It's not necessarily true at all. Yeah. I don't always have to have a Mega Pokemon. Nice, it's helpful, but I probably should have Kangas, or Gambit over Kangas. And Charizard probably moves first here. Oh, no Fake Out. Okay, so no Tailwind. It's fine. Aerodactyl actually did move before Charizard. That's good to know. Okay, so there should be a dead Steensler unless it's... That's not. I was like, unless it's Sashed. They probably don't bring in Garchomp if they even brought it. Sylveon? Okay. So we don't want to go to Garchomp. They didn't care about Tailwind at this point. Maybe we should just go for Rock Slide. I think I care more about that. Aerodactyl does go before Charizard here, so I think we just go for the extremely effective move and potentially flinch this. I didn't expect that to one-shot. Was that a crit? I know it's 4 times effective, but I expected them to still survive it. But hey, I'll take that. Do we get the flinch? Yeah, it is 4 times. I guess I'm just not... I guess every time we've attempted it in the past, they kept protecting, and we never got to fully see it. Alright, we do have Kangaskhan, who can fake out the Sylveon, so that way they can't one-shot our Garchomp. Basky Legion also does big damage to our Garchomp. We're in a bit of a pickle. I think dealing with Sylveon is the higher threat, though. Because, what's its HP at? Communicating. There's nothing for my opponent to click here. I might just be having... No, wait, I could win this one. Okay. I was like, wait, I could win this one. I really could. I really could. I really could. That's why I forgot we put Crunch on. I was like, wait a second. This is why we added. This is why we put Crunch. This is why we put Crunch. The Protect. The Protect is fine. The Fake Out would have been great to potentially knock you out, but I'm also okay with you just not being able to do any damage to Garchomp. I'm also just really okay with you not being able to damage Garchomp. So I'm okay with that. I don't know what this is. I don't know what Last Respects is. I have no idea what Last Respects is. Last Respects Pokemon? I have no idea what that is. The attack will increase in base power based on the amount of Pokemon that are fainted in your party. Oh wow. For each Pokemon fainted, increases by 50 base power. And its base power is 50 already. So its base power there is 150. That's crazy. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Hyper Beam, just as long as we can survive it. Sure can't. Sure can't survive it. That was a pretty close match, though. Hi, kitty. That was a really close match, though. GG. This will probably be mostly where we stay as Ultra Ball Rank 2. No, wait, I didn't want to continue battling. Wait, no, I lied. I didn't want to continue battling. Yeah. That'll probably do it for us tonight. I am glad we have this option now to pivot to a different game if we're not having a great time in the TCG. I am happy we have something that we can pivot to where we can kind of pretend like we aren't terrible and can kind of pretend like we can play games a little bit. But that is where we're going to wrap up for the night. because I do still have some stuff I need to get done around the house, and I am tired. Next stream is going to be Friday night, Friday 8 p.m. EST. We'll be playing some more Pokemon Champions and maybe even some more TCG. But most likely we'll save that for Saturday. Because the new set actually does come out this Thursday, so we'll be doing that on Saturday. So yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Had an absolute pleasure. Wish the TCG side of stuff would have went a little better, but how it goes sometimes. That is how it goes sometimes. Have a great night, everyone. See you later.